You are listening to Licensed to Chill, the Margaritaville Podcast. My name is Ryan.
My name is Patrick. This is your weekly vacation away from whatever you're doing. Stop stressing. Start hanging.
Stop stressing.
Don't worry about it. Whatever the problem is, put it down. You no longer have any problems for the next 20 minutes or so.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We got a really fun episode today. Part field trip, part interview. We went to the Margaritaville Hotel in San Diego for opening day of the San Diego Padres. We hosted a really, really fun, basically like party pregame.
Yes.
Right there downtown in the Gaslamp Quarter. And we had a very special guest. So there's a couple of things happening in this episode. But first, we have a really cool interview. And who are we talking to, Ryan?
Today, we are talking to a former Major League Baseball outfielder and an Olympic bronze medalist. He's played for the Minnesota Twins, the Chicago Cubs, Detroit Tigers, and the Florida Marlins. Our guest today is Jacque Jones. Like Patrick mentioned, we're going to do an interview with Jacque in the hotel lobby. And then we're going to jump to a small little game that we played with Jacque during our live show. That was a ton of fun.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Let's just get right to it. Enjoy the episode, fins up, and happy baseball season.
Happy baseball season. Play ball.
Jacque Jones, thank you so much for joining us. How are you today?
I'm great, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're so excited you're here. You're here for our Padres opening day show. We're about to go out there. You're gonna help us out with some stuff. You've been hanging out at the Margaritaville with us. How's everything been? How long has it been since you were playing professionally?
My last year of playing professional baseball was 2010.
2010.
Yeah,
okay,
so
great.
it's been about 15 years since I played baseball last.
And then how long were you coaching after that?
I coached for another probably 5 to 7 years.
So what's your relationship with baseball now? What's your relationship with the Padres now that you're back in San Diego?
So there's no relationship here with the Padres.
We have no relationship.
No, that's fine. That's good.
Other than I mean, it's my hometown team. It's my favorite team. I grew up watching them. Enjoy watching them. They're never out of a game. They play an exciting brand of baseball, so I just thoroughly enjoy watching the team play.
And talk to us a little bit about just opening day in general, the excitement around that.
Yeah.
Off season is over. You're finally back in it. For a player, what is opening day like?
Just a culmination of your hard work in the off season, a new season, getting excited to put on for your city, put on for your team. Some guys are looking to rebound from a bad year. Some guys are looking to build on a new year. And so it's just all the excitement and hard work that hopefully will pay off.
How does it compare? I mean, is opening day one of the most exciting days for a player? I mean, compared to maybe like last game?
Opening day is always exciting. That means that's another year of baseball. That means you're on a team. That means you have a uniform. That means you have a chance to perform. Opening day never gets old. I mean, most guys want to have 20 opening days. Some guys want to have 25 opening days, 10. I mean, you just want to have another opening day. And opening day is probably the most exciting day for any player on any team.
I wanted to ask about your transition from player to coach. Did you kind of begin to understand the game in a different aspect? Did you feel like you had to learn how to be almost a manager? Like, what are the skills that came into play?
My playing career prepared me for being a coach. So when I became a coach, it was an easy transition.
Cool.
I still remember what it was like to play the game. I still remember what it was like to go through slumps. I still remember what it was like when coaches wanted you to make changes or adjustments. Totally. I tried not to be too pushy or hands-on. I would let guys, do what they do, and if they failed, I was there to pick them up, and if they had success, I was there to cheer them on. And so I'm always going to be a player, no matter whether I was a player or a coach. I'm always going to be a player, and I'm always going to err on the side of using my better judgment as a player. And I took a lot of things from coaches that I did not like. I took a lot of things from coaches that I did like. And so I kind of molded myself into my own individual as a coach.
We talked to Shaquem Griffin on this podcast a little bit ago, and he does a lot with NFL Cares, and talked a lot to us about, in the football world, the locker room is like this really special place. And he almost describes it in a way of like leaving the military, like you all experiencing something crazy together, and how hard it is outside in the real world sometimes, where it's like you're not getting that locker room camaraderie. Is that similar in baseball? Is that...
It's very similar.
Yeah.
The locker room is a player sanctuary. It's where they go to hide from the rest of the world. It's
Yeah.
where they go. Your teammates pick you up when things aren't going right. Your teammates kick you in the butt when they need things to go right.
Yeah.
Right. That's who you go to battle with. And so when you're in that locker room, man, you expect the best and the most from everybody, and you also expect respect from everybody in the locker room.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that's sort of a thing where, if any of those things are broken, it becomes an issue.
And
I believe it.
And before games, how are you all getting ready in the locker room? How are you getting pumped up? I know a lot of teams do different things, different rituals. I mean, are there any that come to mind for you?
No, every player has his own ritual. Every player has his own routine to get himself ready. And you kind of let those guys be. Some guys have headphones on most of the time. Some guys are in a room meditating and in their own thoughts. Sometimes some guys just stay in front of their locker. Some guys are down in the cage working. Everyone's doing it in the weight room, training room, getting themselves ready. So everyone's different. There's no cookie cut way that every player prepares. It's just all individuality.
How did you do it? Did you have a playlist?
I didn't necessarily have a playlist. I let the person who ran the locker room music do their thing, and every team kind of develops a playlist along the way.
Okay.
And so they just put that thing on and let it go. But
Is there conversations about that? It's like, turn that off. I can't hear black and yellow again.
But you try to appease everybody, and then you become immune to it after a while. You know which song's gonna come up, and you try to get a little bit of country. You try to get a little bit of R&B. You try to get a little bit of everything. So no one says, "Hey, this one genre is dominating the playlist."
There's people in the locker room from all over the world. So
Of
now
course.
thinking about that,
Of
I'm
course.
like, how do you make sure a playlist fits everybody
Different
in that
cultures,
room?
You
different
have
vibes.
to have, different guys have different songs that they like, and so you try to incorporate it, and you try to incorporate everybody's likes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. That actually makes me want to ask you about a walkout song too. I've never gotten to talk to a professional ball player about how to pick your walkout song. Was that pressure? What walkout songs did you use?
I use so many of them that I can't even can't even narrow it down to or pick out just one. But it's always the songs that move you the most at that time.
Yeah.
And songs that you like.
Yeah.
That's simple. It's
It's
nothing
that
crazy.
simple. It's
you
that
just
simple.
you need
It's nothing.
because you are hearing it. I forget that the player is hearing it
course.
themselves.
Of course.
Because you need that kind of like energy to get
To
into
hype
that
you up.
zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Talk to us a little bit about ballparks. You've been to, obviously a ton as a player, a lot of different home ballparks. Are there any that stick out to you as being memorable or favorites?
So I get that question asked of me all the time, and my two favorites, I tell every person that asks me, it was Safeco in Seattle, and it was Jacobs, now whatever they call it, in Cleveland.
Okay.
Right, and I enjoyed those atmospheres because the teams were really good. Griffey, A-Rod, Arthur Rhodes, Jay Buhner, Edgar Martinez, Dan Wilson, the Alomar brothers, Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, Ellis Burks, Travis Fryman, Omar Vizquel, Kenny Lofton. Those were the who's who of baseball guys. But the energy that was in those stadiums, and by the way, Cleveland was in the midst of their 500 straight sellouts. So they would have 25,000 in the stand just for batting practice.
That's
my
crazy.
gosh.
Just the energy and the music, the playlist that they had in these stadiums, it just brought a lot of energy. So I enjoyed playing in those two parks, and it didn't hurt that I also enjoyed hitting in those two ballparks. So
Right.
Yeah.
That's something I never thought about as well, is just the history behind some of these places, some of these locker rooms.
Yeah.
Right. Do you feel that when you're a new player going in and?
Oh, you feel it. I felt it at Yankee Stadium. I felt it
Sure.
in Boston. I felt it in Chicago. There's a lot of great players that came to those stadiums before me, and was just like, man, I'm actually playing on the same field as these guys who played on the field before me. So there's a lot of nostalgia in some of those places as well. So yeah.
What do you think about the kind of current state of baseball? I'm a little removed from like how people get into the game. Has it changed when it comes to like when I was growing up, it was like kids are scouted from college? Is that still the same? Is there another thing happening? Like what's the landscape?
This new phenomenon of travel ball where guys are playing in a bunch of showcases and it's a great place for scouts to see players because they're all concentrated in one venue.
Yeah, it's like a showcase.
So it's easy for guys to scout. But I tell people all the time, you don't necessarily have to go through that circuit to get picked up if you're good, right? If you build it, they'll come. If you're good enough, they'll find you.
Right.
That makes it a little bit more accessible, but if you're good, they'll find you.
Yeah. I mean, do you think social media's changed that too? There's like some high schooler that people are obsessed with on, but it's all subjective too.
Absolutely. I mean, social media makes it easier too because you put videos out and then people see them and you get a quadrillion views and people see it and then they see the next Bryce Harper or they see the next Paul Skeens. But it makes it easier because you have video and you put it out. And people get to view it.
Talk to us a little bit about the travel aspect of baseball. I mean, sure, you get this question all the time. You're traveling more than any other major sporting event. You're on the road constantly. What is that like?
It gets tiring after a little while, but with anything, if you do it enough, you get into a routine. So I had my routine when I traveled, and we basically traveled for 200 days out of the year because at spring training, people discount spring training, right? You move all your stuff to your spring training site, and then you move yourself from spring training site. You're in a city, your home city, you're only there for 81 days and you're on the road for 81 days. And so you're constantly packing and repacking and washing and dry cleaning and all that stuff. And so and then you have to play.
Yeah. Right.
So it's just a total grind on top of that. But the strong survive and you have to figure it out and you get to figure it out and hopefully you make a long career of it.
Yeah. And totally. When you're in a new city, do you have any time or give yourself any time to go out and explore?
A little bit, but you have a job to do.
Right.
I travel a little bit more now for leisure than I did when I played. I didn't go out and sightsee. We had a 7:00 game that generally ended at 10, and you didn't get out of the ballpark till 11, and you had to come and get sleep, and then you had to work out and prepare yourself for the next day. And so I tried to stay off my feet as much as I could when I played, and so now I kind of try to double back and sightsee.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about a big specific period of your life, but it's been like 10 years since then. Like, what are those highlights? What are those things you want to talk about? Like, what have been the most exciting things in your current era?
As far as personal?
Personal. Anything.
I got to spend time with my kids. I got to see both of my kids graduate high school. My son graduated from college. My daughter's currently a freshman in college. I went back myself and finished and got my degree.
Amazing.
Yep.
Wait, what did you get your degree in?
Sociology.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep. So I was 20 years out of school and spent another year and a half going back and forth between here and LA because I had to be on campus, and so I spent a year and a half on campus at USC.
That's amazing.
Going to school. Yeah, it was awesome.
Is there an aspect of sociology that you kind of gravitated towards that you think about, or just in general?
It's just in general, man. I like one of my main hobbies is people watching, and sociology is the study of people. And so I just sit and I watch people, and even if I'm in a group amongst friends, I'll sit on the outskirts and I'll just and my friends know, and they used to give me crap about it. Now they don't even bother me about it. They're just like, oh, he's just being. Don't worry about him. He's okay. He's fine. He's just fine.
Just taking it in.
Right. And so now I'm the guy that everyone says, well, tell me what happened, because like some of my friends might drink a little bit or they're engaged in their own conversations, and I'm just like, hey, I like this, I didn't like this person was, and they're like, we know you're going to tell us what's going on because you watch everybody.
You give it a record.
Observing everything.
You're the stenographer of the friend group. Absolutely. And scientifically, evolutionarily, this is why they're acting like this. And group out group. That's all it is. Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing, man.
And you live here in San Diego. We love coming down. We're LA guys, so we're down here now at the Margaritavilles here quite often. What for you about San Diego brought you back?
It didn't necessarily bring me back. Baseball was actually one of the tools that I used to gauge how I felt about my home city. Being on the road, getting to see other cities, being in other climates, seeing how the different weather patterns were or whatever. Nothing beats San Diego, man. The cost of living is high, but what we pay for that, other people pay in the seasonal changes and property taxes and all that stuff. And so born and raised here. I grew up here, so I loved it. Did I like other places? Yeah, but just not as much as I like San Diego. And so this is where I chose to remain.
We have a big show we got to do. You're our very special guest. You're going to judge some probably really terrible home run poses. We're gonna. You might have to make a hot dog for us. We're going to find out. But thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to do this.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. No problem. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you, Jacque.
Thanks.
Ryan, we're doing some pre-game party games with you. We have a really exciting, what should we call this? Swing competition.
Yeah, that's good.
Home run swing competition. And we have 5 incredible contestants here. We need your help to tell us who is going to have the best home run swing. They got to do this. That's all they got to do. Okay, but we have a very special guest who's going to be their judge as well.
Yes, our guest, please come up to the stage, Jacque Jones. He's a former MLB outfielder, an Olympic bronze medalist. He played for the Twins, the Cubs, the Tigers, and the Marlins. Everybody give it up for Jacque Jones.
Give it up for Jacque Jones! Come on up, Jacque Jones. Wow, and I guess we can't do 3 mics.
I guess not.
Here you go. Jacque, what are you looking for in a swing? You're going to be helping us judge what the best swing is.
I'm not looking for anything in this game.
That's good. That's all right.
All right. What is your name? Nico. Coming up to the plate is Nico. Give it up. Give it up for Nico. Wow, really, really great work. All right, Nico. All right, this can be the plate. All right, let's assess the plate. Okay, great. And let's give your best home run swing. Let's see it. Okay, very good. Okay, and we're pointing. We're doing the Babe Ruth. Very good. All right, Jacque,
Very nice.
Any thoughts?
Very nice.
Very nice. Any notes? Any hard notes?
Nope. Very nice. Nice finish.
Okay, great. Here, how about you introduce the next person?
Okay, who do we have here?
Adam.
Please welcome Adam. Oh, I like the energy. Yeah, come on up. Yeah, there you go. Okay, your best home run swing.
Okay, he's pointing before. Nice. Very good. Oh, and he's seeing, and you could tell it went far because he looked really far away. Jacque, any thoughts?
Okay. Nope. Nice going, Adam. Nice going. That was a long one.
Okay, this is good. All right, please state your name. Alex, and who's on your hat?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
What
sorry, everyone.
is going on around here?
I'm sorry, Alex. And he's got Dodgers on his shirt.
What
Oh
is
my
going
gosh.
on around
The
here?
villain of the competition. The villain is here.
Disqualified.
Disqualified. Oh my God. Let's see your swing.
I don't know. You might get a brushback pitch to have a lot of stuff on.
Okay. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Very good. All right, give it up for Alex, everybody.
Very nice. With the Otani
Incredible.
backflip. I got you.
All right.
Okay, who do we have next? Who do we have?
Jacque.
Jacque? Okay. Give it up for Jacque, everybody. Come on up, Jacque. Okay, here we go. Got the stance. Ooh. Ooh, big swing. Okay. Jacque, what do we think? What do we think, Jacque?
I like that one. Yeah, you got to give it a little bit of animation after you hit it, man. You guys are just standing
He's kind
there.
of swung and then just stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one final batter. Who do we have?
Jessica.
Give it
There
up
you
for
go.
Jessica, everybody.
There you go.
Okay, got the bat. Boom! Oh, good one. Okay, Jacque, what do we think?
Nice. Okay. All right. It's nice.
Jacque says, okay, all right. Give it up for your players, everybody. Everybody on stage. Come up on stage, everybody. Now, by a round of applause, Patrick, I want you to hold your hand over everyone's head. By a round of applause from everybody in the bar, who won the best swing? Number 1. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Number 2. Okay, same table. Number 3.
Boo.
Okay. 4. Ooh, 5. Okay. Jacque?
I mean, if we're going off of the crowd, I think Adam won. If we're going off of the crowd.
Adam! Everybody give it for Adam. There we go. Free night at the hotel. There you are, sir. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. Have a seat. Give it up for your contestants, everybody. Well done. Go, Padres. Thank you so much, Jacque Jones, as well.
Yeah, man.
Patrick, what a fun time we had in San Diego.
So much fun. We have so many live shows coming up, too. We're doing them all the time over in San Diego, so definitely make sure to check out our socials. I'm on Patrick on Instagram, and I'm always posting over there if you want to see our next show.
Yeah.
Ryan, something we like to do here on the podcast is talk about things we've done that are very Margaritaville this week. So what's something you've done that's Margaritaville?
I bought like 4 12-packs of seltzers.
Okay. Buying in bulk. Very Margaritaville.
I'm buying them in bulk. Yeah, that's not the Margaritaville thing. The seltzer thing was the Margaritaville thing.
Okay.
I just don't drink seltzer when it's like cold out.
Yeah.
And it's getting to summertime. We're almost there. So I got a bunch of limes. I got this raspberry nectarine thing going on. I'm trying to tropical up my day-to-day a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you? What did you do this Margaritaville?
Well, something I did that's very Margaritaville is I went to the ends of the earth to find a Hawaiian shirt recently.
Yeah, you did.
I saw a shirt on the show The White Lotus that I really wanted.
Yeah.
Walton Goggins wore this really cool purple and pink shirt in the finale, and I spent an entire day trying to find it. I asked my friends on the internet. They hunted people down. I got like 40 messages of different links, scam links.
Oh my
and
gosh.
They finally found somebody on Instagram that said they worked for the White Lotus TV show, and they made the shirt that Walton Goggins wore. So unfortunately, it was a full custom shirt.
Yeah.
And very sad. But I was proud of my sleuthing skills, and I'm proud that I went that far for a Hawaiian shirt. If that isn't Margaritaville, I don't know what is.
Very Margaritaville. Great shirts in that show.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing shirts.
Oh, yeah. And that's what you got to do. You got to stress yourself out to find the right leisure wear.
Yes.
Unless you go to Margaritaville.com. That is easy.
Yes.
Trying to maybe send a DM to a costumer to see if they've got another shirt.
That's a lot.
That's a bigger issue.
It is.
And unfortunately, I don't think Walton and I are the same size. But wouldn't you know, it is time to check out.
Well, until next time, I am Ryan.
I'm Patrick. We will see you very soon. Fins up. License to Chill is the official Margaritaville podcast, produced by Tamara Baldanza-Decker, Courtney Watkins, and Kirsten Winquest. Art by Tom Boyd. Music by Aaron McAnally and Mick Utley. Additional resources provided by Coleman Sisson. New episodes are released every Monday. Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts.